I have the singular honor to invite the Regional Senior Vice President in the person of Madam Victoria Ekhomu, CPP, to give us her address.
The chapter chairman and the person of Sal Smith, the assistant regional vice president here present, and the person of Barrister Wilson Isangbedo, CPP, the first vice chairman and the person of Lawrence Tim, PCI, the second vice chairman, and the person of Major Kwame, the chapter secretary, James Morris, who we have been working for a long time to ensure that today happened. Please give him a round of applause. By the Regional Director of Security, Mr. Otto Sloan, because we worked tirelessly to ensure that Ghana had a chapter. And I am very proud today to be here to witness the inauguration of the Ghana chapter. I also want to recognize the chapter's treasurer and the person of Isaac. The special guest of honor, please, I know of Interpol, yes. Ghana. My fellow ASSIS members, visitors, and guests. Today is a milestone in the life of Ghana. To have a chapter, in Ghana. Because when you have a chapter of ASSIS, it means a lot of things. Things start happening. And I'm going to talk about what has happened in Nigeria so that I recommend it for this environment, because it's the beginning. And I'm happy that the first vice president is on the trail of certification, because that's the future of security. Certification, certification, certification. So please clap for him for leading it. The chairman has spoken a lot about ASSIS. I will just mention a little bit about ASSIS without repeating some of the things, but I might have to. ASSIS International is the preeminent organization for security professionals with over 38,000 members and over 278 chapters worldwide. ASSIS is dedicated to increasing the effectiveness and productivity of security professionals by developing educational programs and materials that address broad security interests. The history of ASSIS in the region. The chapter chairman has mentioned the different chapters in the African area. I will look at our own region, where we have Nigeria mainly in the region, region 44. Nigeria chapter was chartered in September 1992. It was launched in 94 by General Deere. Then next to the head of state. Then the Prince G.D. Martins, first chairman of the chapter, just like he is, just like Sai has become one, because his name is going down in history as being the first chapter chairman of ASSIS Ghana. Then Chief Michael Walker became the first regional vice president of the region. He was then of Chevron, the GM of Chevron at the time. Dr. Ekhomu, the chairman of my company, became the first CPP in the region. And that started driving certification in our region. And I'm happy that Sloan has also, become a CPP, and I'm sure others have also become, have joined the train. Then myself, Chief Mrs. Victoria, I became the first female chairman of a chapter. Then the first female CPP, first RVP, female RVP, and then the first senior regional vice president in our region. What are the goals of ASSIS really? Is to establish and develop, develop and promote security excellence. And we also to have educational programs, publications. I'm sure you are used to the security magazines for those who are members, security management magazines, the daily magazines, the weekly magazines. I'm sure you get all of that in your emails, and they become quite useful. The networking opportunities like what we're having here today, seminar and exhibits, like what we are planning to do on July 26th and 27th in Lagos for our region, with the theme Challenges of Terrorism in Africa. We also have workshops, webinars. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay for them. Then grants and scholarships. One of the big things in ASSIS today is encouraging young professionals. So we are trying to encourage young professionals. So there's in fact a drive for that, because we are finding that some of us are getting old, and we have to ensure that there's a replacement, continuous replacement. So we have to encourage people from school, even encourage people to take security courses in school, so that they can gradually get into the industry and take over from us. Then there's also standard setting, advocacy, certification, which is definitely very big in ASSIS. We've had different RVPs in the region, so it's been going. We have had, like I said, Mike Waka was the first one in 2000, January 2000 to December 2001, former GM Chevron. Dr. Ekhomu, January 2002 to December 2008, Chairman of Transworld. Chief, then myself, January 2009 to 2010, the MD of Transworld Security. Dennis Amakri is presently the Regional Vice President. He's in the person of, he's the Director of GE Africa. He would have loved to be here today. I'm sure many of you met him during the election. He was here personally, but due to his new role and his new job with GE, he's not able to control his time. So he sends his apology. Then Assistant Regional Vice President, I was, I think I was the first Assistant Regional Vice President. Then George Upong, Dennis Amakri, Barrister Wilson Isangbedo, here present, his current president. We also have another one, Charles Okon, is also an Assistant Regional Vice President. He's of NLNG, Nigerian Liquefied Gas Company of Nigeria. Then we've had various chairmen in our region. The current chairman, we have the Lagos. That's the different chapters we have. We have Lagos, Olisa Ogwadi, he's the Regional Security Director of MTN. I'm sure you are familiar with MTN in this area and this part of the world. Then Port Harcourt, Mrs. Elizabeth Yakubu, she's of Shell. Abuja, Elder Washington Wanchuku. Then we have his abled, the Ghana chapter chair, who is in the person of Sal Smith. So those are the current chapter chairmen. Define the security agenda. So ASSIS Region 44 has defined security agenda in Nigeria, and we want Ghana to also, stay on that route. And I'm very proud of today, the organization, and please, I want you guys to clap for yourselves. In the corporate DNA in Nigeria. Then security has moved from the gatehouse to the boardroom. You recall when you say you are in the security industry, most people will look at you, oh, it's in security. They might not pay much attention. Not anymore in Nigeria. It's changing. And we want that to change in Ghana. And ASSIS is going to drive that. Security is good management. Without security, nothing works. I hear that even the inauguration was postponed because the sponsor had some issues in Mali. Security issues, am I right? So without security, nothing works. And I'm sure you've heard about the issues we are having in northern Nigeria, terrorism, and it has its own problems. So security is now job number one in Nigeria. Our security certifications are increasing, and I'm happy that we have a member of the House who is already leading the way. Then the pay for security jobs is on the increase. Before, when you go and see a security manager of a corporation, their offices normally will be by the gatehouse. Is it true? It might still be that here, but it's changing in Nigeria. Now, the offices are moving to the boardroom. They are becoming directors, and we want that to happen here. And the pay for the security manager or director is on the increase. You have people earning more than 1 million a month in security. Then, status of security personnel is rising. Addressing security challenges in the region, that is happening with ASSIS over there. Then security in Ghana should develop with the chapter being inaugurated here. What are the different things we have done? What have we achieved on that side? We've had specialized committee, that's strategic policing. We've looked at specialized committees. Kumasi used to be the IG of police in Nigeria. We've had evidence-led policing instead of where a lecture was given by the Justice of Winter Day in '99. Then we act the Unkana. That was one of the top security police chief. He asked for more powers to combat fraud. At times even Nigeria is heard of, when they talk about 419, you've heard about 419, so we've had to fight that fraud too. Then police, private security partnership, then training, funding, different lectures looking at that. Regional cooperation has been looked at by a minister. Border patrol activities looked at too by a minister. Cross-border criminal intelligence by an IGP. Then we've had several seminars and exhibits over there, and I'll be guiding and working with ASSIS Ghana chapter to also have some things here, because chapters can also have seminars and exhibits, and it creates its own awareness. There's a lot of media build-up, and it creates, it's very helpful. So we had one which was emergencies and disasters. At that time, we're having a lot of disasters in Nigeria, so we decided to look at it. So we look at the trend, and we decide to focus and look at solutions for that, profile solutions for it. We looked at, during that one, we had mass casualty management by Red Cross, role of the 3 R's of disaster management, the emergency planning.